Whether we like it or not, this is what it says. If it is a bitter pill to swallow, it's a bitter pill to swallow. But it does not give room for these novel interpretations advanced on behalf of the appellant. Secondly, the appellant's interpretation requires reading in and implying into 51D, E, and 106. And at the same time, I will now, my lord, count how many subsections of section 104 in my humble submission have to be completely ignored as if they don't exist, read them down, pretend they don't apply. There's two formulations given. One is read it down, for which you have to first establish conflict with the constitutional provision or a fundamental right. I submit 51D and E are so clear. There is no conflict. Secondly, the first words in 51D and E, my lords, are in accordance with law, and then the rest follows. The in accordance with law is not at the end. It's in accordance with law, and then all of the rest of the Angrezi comes. The law is clearly the Elections Act and the elections rules, and I don't go on that because my Lord Mr. Justice Munib Akhtar has observed this, and I agree. So I'm not going into the rules at all.
In accordance with the law, section 104.
सर वो रूल 92 कह देता है कि लॉ का मतलब ये है द एक्ट एंड द रूल्स
104.
पर अगर सर वो वहां पे ना भी लिखा हो, डू वी कैन एनीवन सीरियसली से कि इस लॉ का मतलब कुछ इट्स द स्टैम्प एक्ट? No, it's these two laws. Third, they have not impugned the vires.
51D के बारे में आपने कहा कि it's a very literal interpretation, no need of any creative and progressive and whatever it may be. तो उसमें ये बात भी तो आपको बतानी पड़ेगी ना कि left over seat जो extra seats है वो इसमें कैसे
मैं आ जाऊंगा. That is my lady's question, and I will address it directly, and that's one question that my ladyship will feel I have answered. Ladyship may not like my answer, but I will answer it directly and head on, sir. In just a few minutes.
Question यही है ना, proportional representation system.
सर मैं उसी पे आ रहा हूँ.
जो सीटें आपने जीती उसका शेयर मिल गया, जो left over है वो फिर reallocate होती है.
नहीं सर, ये मैं clarify कर दूंगा. ये अभी can I have just a few more minutes, and I'm grateful for the space I've. This is the most space I've got so far.
You have got.
Sir, and it's very nice. It feels good. It feels nice. Sir. 104 not impugned. In the High Court, impugned, rejected. Pleadings impugned. In oral submissions in the Supreme Court, specifically, completely a different position taken. Impugning section 104 dropped. Submission made, sir, in oral submissions ये कहते हैं.
नहीं, in the High Court was it impugned?
Yes, and the High Court gave a finding then that there's nothing.
But here they don't impugn it.
Here, my notes say that learned counsel for the appellant said, I don't need to impugn 104. His position is, and with utmost respect, I was a little bit confused because it seems kind of contradictory, but what my understanding of the position is, it's for the court to decide. With respect, I am not impugning this, the appellant's argument, according to my notes.
Yes.
I do not impugn 104 because I don't need to, because 104 does not apply to these particular circumstances. This is my understanding of their submission. I've summed it up. My response, Article 51, as I said, the opening part of the operative part says, in accordance with law. Let's just get rid of section 104 for a moment, sir. Ye nahi hai. Is Article 51 workable? Without this, I've just dropped this. It doesn't exist. Can Article 51D practically apply कर दे मेरे लिए बगैर 104 के?
नहीं, बट इसके अंदर देखिए,
It's not possible. सर मैं आपने अगर खत्म कर दूं तो मैं आपके जवाब दे दूंगा, प्लीज सर, I beg you sir, I beg you please,
खत्म करने
I beg you sir, please.
साथ सुनते भी जाएं।
सर मुझे इतनी स्पेस पहली दफा मिली है, I'm enjoying it. Just a few minutes of space, sir. I'm always happy to answer your question, sir. I'm grateful for this special indulgence.
No, please
Sir,
continue.
Sir,
Abdullah, get ready.
Abdullah. Sir.
Hey, sorry, but if I may add, I empathize with any counsel standing there and arguing, and particularly before the full court. And there is always a chain of thought, and sometimes you get very mixed up.
Well, it's happened to me many times.
Chale, please, chale. We also save time this way, chale, but that won't absolve you from subsequent.
Yes, I know. That's exactly what I thought when you said. छुट्टी तो बचोगे तो नहीं.
You were just trying to spread it out. Now you want it all at the end. Okay, your choice.
Sikandar Sahab, I think.
Sir, मैं ये answer कर दूं. Sir, मैं ये please
on a lighter note, I think the other councils were not treated differently.
Okay, sir.
They were treated probably.
Sir, I'm not getting into the debate, but I am in competition on who answers the most questions. I want to win that one. If not, the case is with my lords on a profession. Sir, I come back. So, Vairies has not been challenged. It's been expressly conceded or dropped, that argument. And that is
got it, move ahead.
Next. I will now answer. So, sir, ये मेरे हो गए that it flows from the Constitution, no repetition. Now I come to this issue of my ladyship's question and my lords and other, that there appears to the court, and the appellate seems convinced, that the allocations as made are inconsistent or contrary to the expression. अभी हम उस पे आ जाते हैं, उसकी language पे. The expression is proportional representation system of political parties' lists of candidates. It's a bit of a mouthful, but I think ये जो मैंने पढ़ा है, this is like one bunch, this whole thing. The proportional representation system, sir, you can't just stop here and take it in the vacuum.
Before you just mention this, can you just tell us a fact?
Sir.
Did PTI give a list of candidates?
Yes.
I haven't. A question. Second question: did Sunni Ittihad Council give a list?
Sunni Ittihad की कोई list?
No, Sunni Ittihad did not. They didn't contest election on their.
आप simple जवाब.
मैं answer.
Actual जवाब दे दें.